Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Welcome to the part 2 of the tools in Premiere Pro. In this video, you are going to learn about the tools in Premiere Pro. In the previous part, we have covered the move tool, track forward and track backward selection tool and the ripple edit tool. So if you have not watched that video, please do watch that first. The link of that is in the description section below. And in this particular part, you are going to learn about the rest of the tools, and the tools we are going to cover in this video are rolling edit tool, rate stretch tool, razor tool, slip tool and the slide tool. So these tools are also very important for any kind of editing, so make sure you learn them and practice them. And if you have any question at any point of time, you can ask me. You can leave your question in the comment section or you can DM me on Instagram. My ID is @Harshvardhanart. And before we go any further, please hit the like button. If you have any question or if you want to say something, leave that in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get started. Now let's learn about the next tool in the Premiere Pro. So let's move on over here, and you can see there is a little arrow on some of the tools. So on this, there is no little arrow on this bottom right corner, but here you have. So that means there is certain other tools available. So if you press and hold, you will see there are different tools available right over here. Similarly, in the ripple edit tool as well, if you press and hold, you will see there are two more tools which are hidden right over here. So next tool is the rolling edit tool. So what it does, let me show you. So suppose if I want to just click and drag it on this side, you will see, just notice over here, these are the two screens which you will see, and it would show you the start and the end of the clip. So what it does, it basically just contract one clip and expand another clip. So suppose if I want to drag it over here, just notice over here. So what it does, it has expanded this clip and trimmed this clip. So if I just drag it back, you can see it has trimmed this clip and expanded this clip. So this is very helpful when you want to do the specific editing. So suppose you don't want one part or some part of the clip from clip A and you want the another clip to have that part. So this is basically the same way. Suppose you have this move tool, and if you want to trim this to something like over here, suppose this car, okay, let me make it bigger, okay, and then what do you want? You have this gap little and you want to eliminate this, and you want this part to be expanded from here. So if you drag it back, this part also comes over here. So you can see, if you just play this clip, so there are two steps involved. First you will trim this part, you can see, and then you will expand this part, okay. So there are two steps involved, but with the help of rolling edit tool. So if you select this rolling edit tool, this extra step is not required, so it eliminates this extra steps. So you can simply drag and see exactly where you want the first clip and the second clip, alright, and it does all that elimination or the expanding the another clip and trimming the first clip. So it does all that for you. So it's very easy and simple, and it also saves you some time. So this tool is very also useful for specific situations, but I don't mostly use this tool. So now let's move on to the next tool. And the next tool, inside it, if you press and hold, you'll see the rate stretch tool. Rate stretch tool is basically for speeding up a clip and slowing it down. So with the help of this one, what you can do, you can just move your mouse or hover your mouse on the end of a clip and just drag it back. So what it does, it has increased its speed, alright. So if you just play it very fast. So there is a simple another way of speeding up or slowing down the clip, and that is by pressing Ctrl R or Command R, selecting any clip. After selecting any clip, so over here you will see the speed of this clip is increased to 417%, 417%. Alright, with the help of that one. The default speed is 100%. Okay, and if you press this OK, so this is the normal speed, and if you press Ctrl or Command and then R, you can choose specific speed like 1000, you can see, and press OK. So this has increased the speed to 1000%. But the problem with this option is that suppose you want to just speed this up and you want this clip duration only up to this part. So in that case, if you use this normal method by pressing Ctrl R or Command R and increase the speed to, let's say, 500% and press OK, you can see, notice that this has done over here, but I want this clip length to be on this part, not this short. So if I keep on guessing it, so it will take a lot more time. But with the help of rate stretch tool, I can stretch it to any part. So I can select this and just drag it. So I can just select it and select the duration of its exact duration, and it's going to change the speed of the clip accordingly. So I can be specific with the help of this one, but where I want the just to speed up the clip, I can use this Ctrl R or Command R. So I can choose specific duration. So if I select the 50% and press OK, you can see the speed duration is 50%, and you can see the 50% written right over here, right? So rate stretch tool, it's very helpful when you want a specific duration and also want to speed it up or speed it down. All right, slow it down or speed it up. So suppose this is the clip and I want to scratch it, so I can drag it back or drag it forward to speed it up or slow it down. All right, so rate stretch tool is very helpful for this kind of a situation. So stay tuned for the next lecture. We'll learn about the next tool in the next lecture. Now let's learn the next tool. So the next tool is this razor tool. So razor tool is basically, as you can understand, it's very obvious that this is helpful for making any cut or edit on any clip. So this is the clip and I want to make an edit from here. So I can select this, I can press anywhere and it's going to keep on making new cuts. Then I can select the selection tool, I can click and press delete. So razor tool is very simple. There is no rocket science in this, so it's very easy and simple. Right, so now let's move on to the second tool or the next tool, and the next tool is this one, slip edit tool. So shortcut key for this one is the Y, and I forgot to tell you the shortcut key for the razor tool is the C. So now let's learn about the slip tool. So slip tool is the Y tool. You can press Y on your keyboard to have the access to this. So suppose you have a sequence and inside that sequence you have certain clips, and we have only this portion of the clip right over here. So first take a look at this clip. So this clip just starts here, and let me expand it a little bit further. It starts and what if I want the part which is in the next portion of this clip, but I don't want to do this again. I have already set it, and suppose I have one more clip over here. So this clip is inside these two clips or between these two clips, and I don't want to do the entire process once again. If I want to expand, I don't want this scene to be inside it, I want the next part of this. So what I have to do, normally you will just drag it up and drag this on and cut it from the back side and then drag it back, and then you will drag it back. So you can see that this involves lots of steps and it takes lots of time, which is not convenient at all when you have a big project and you have lots of clips. So in that case, what you can do, simply use this slip edit tool. So press Y on your keyboard to have the access to the slip tool, and then just notice over here, just hover your mouse on the clip and drag it back, and it's going to show you where this clip starts and where the second one would end, right? So you can particularly select which frame you want in this particular clip or in this portion, so it's going to automatically slip it back and slip it forward, right? So using this technique or using this tool, you can easily go to a specific portion and you can keep that specific portion inside your sequence. So that's very easy and helpful, and that's going to save you a lot more time while editing for the big projects. So now let's move on to the next tool, and the next tool is the slide tool. So you can have the access to this by pressing U on your keyboard. So how it works, let me show you. So if we hover your mouse again and drag it back, now you can see instead of moving the clip on which we are right now or on which we are working, it's moving the clip which is immediately before it and immediately after it. You can see it on the screen that it just adjusts those portions, so it is not touching the clip on which we are working or which we have selected, but it is just trimming the first clip which is before it and thus expanding the second clip. So this is helpful where you want to slip this clip to anywhere else, so it will keep your clip intact on the right position. Whereas in the earlier tool which we have learned, slip tool, it's going to slip this clip only and it's not going to touch the first clip and the next clip from the clip on which we are working. I hope this is clear to you, and I know this is a little bit confusing, but once you will start practicing, you'll start doing this, you will be able to understand the difference between these different tools. Though they work almost in a similar way, but they does the different tasks. Though these tools are hardly used by a normal person if you are doing the video editing for the YouTube or for any other normal purpose, but if you are doing a film project or a music video, in that case these tools are very helpful. So it's very important that you learn all these tools as well.
So thank you so much. I hope you found this video useful. There are certain other tools which are left and which we will cover in the next part of this series. So I hope you found this basic series of tools in Premiere Pro useful. If you did, hit the like button. If you did not like the video, hit the dislike button. If you have any question or if you want to say something, leave that in the comment section below, or you can DM me on Instagram. My ID is @harshvardhanart. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Till then, keep shooting and unleash the creative in you. Bye bye.